So, people, yeah, I'm back at it again. I told you yesterday I was going to take the day off, but last night I was doing some studying, man, and I came up on some really good information that I think you guys would like to know. You know what I mean? So I give y'all a few minutes to get right. Hope everything's moving all right with y'all. Hope you enjoying this Ramadan, right? What they call it, right? The Desert Arab Ramadan. They do it whenever they want to do it. But when this July, that's when you do your real fast, homie. This is the practice one, okay? You get a little used to it. If this is your first time doing the fast, it's really hard on you. So don't be so hard on yourself when July comes. When July comes, that's the month, y'all. That's the month of Ramadan. That's what I feel in my heart. Real talk. That's the month when you go all out. This month, use it as, like a little warning. You know what I mean? How it feel. You know what I mean? It's a little warm-up month of Ramadan. July is the real month. It is. It really is. I can't remember the name. Rajal, I don't know something, but it's July in Arabic. Yeah, man, it is beautiful outside. I'm in Maine. I'm way up in Maine. Yep, I'm near Morocco, the nearest to Africa. We right on the waters, you know what I mean? So we got good weather today. I think yesterday was the first day of spring. It felt like it. Surely did. I'm so glad I'm free. I have a good mind. I'm healthy. I have a roof over my head, food in my cabinets and my fridge. I got my kids. They got a roof over their head. They happy. They got a mother. Take care of them, a good mother. Take good care of them, okay? The mother that I always wanted, I gave it to my children, because I grew up without parents. But when you grow up without a mother, you know what I mean? That leaves a void in a man's heart. Like it really do, man. And, he's walking around half-assed his whole life. There's a void, man. Mama's love is important, man. That nurturing, that you can do it, son. I believe in you. That phrase, boy, could spark a young man up. Oh, man. My child's mother, she builds my kids' confidence. She allows them to be them, and that's what they need. They don't need rules and restrictions like that. No, let them be free, man. Let them explore. Let them be them, okay? And let them learn. Not all the time, but let them learn lessons on their own. But without that mother's love, man, men grow up really hating women, having a thing against women because of that void. They never had that woman's touch, that mother's touch. The comfort, that's what my Lord made the woman for. That through her, that I might find love in her, compassion in her, my wife, my mate, that I might find these things in her, love and compassion. That's what we need. That's what gets us through. You need that woman. You missing her. As a boy, you grow up without a mother. You don't feel sorry when women are hurting. You don't understand their pain. It's like, man, and if you're not in tune with the woman energy and their pain, you a stone cold dude, man. You a stone cold dude. Men, we don't have to become gay to explore our feminine energy, our nurturing energy. We don't need to do that. Remember, Eve came from us. She was extracted out of us. So what you love in her, what you see her good qualities, she inherited from Adam. She gets it from us. You know, when you have a woman, I'm gonna speak on this and then we're gonna get, when you have a woman that's in love with you, she acts just like you. She starts to think like you, move like you, and all that. Like, she becomes a part of you again, right? She got pulled out and now she's coming back. And she's like you. She understands you. She's you, dummy. She's your missing rib. Okay, now check this out. Last night I watched the show. Y'all should check out this page. It's called Paradigm. It's these brothers. I think they out of Baltimore. You know, good brother, DMG, I think his name is. Real good brother, real good team. They have real good talks on there. Real raw, you know, no scholarly, you know, like I am educated, dude. No. Just learned men, you know, that studied on their own and giving their message and what was revealed to them from their source of power. Okay, so yeah, tune in to him. All right. And they were speaking about, they had a woman on last night, Queen Nefertali. I'm not sure if that's her name, but good sister, very good sister. The topic was about when was Earth made? The heavens and the earth, and how much time, and you know, basically, how was this created? What is this creation? And they read their Bible, and the Bible don't give them much knowledge on the creation. It just says that the Lord rested after he had done all his work on the seventh day. He rested because he was tired. And if you want to worship a God that gets tired, then you go do that. But my Lord Allah, slumber nor sleep overtakes him. And the preservation of the heavens and the earth is a constant thing. So it's always expanding. So yeah, he's on the job. He's in control of the entire affair. Now, that book, like I said, my book, Quran, corrects, confirms, and teaches the truth of the two previous books, the Torah and the Bible. This book here, Holy Quran, the illuminated book, is the truth. Let's get to it. Let's go to chapter 7, Surah 54. Chapter 7, Surah 54. All right, now y'all just ride with me. Sit back, like and subscribe, relax and hear me out. I'm gonna break down the creation. Here's my notes. I do this every night for y'all. Here's my notes. We're gonna start with this. Okay, check it out. These are the topics of today. Creation, Adam, months, sun and moon, the duty, and time. Okay, let's start with the creation. Chapter 7, Surah 54. All right. Surah 54. Surely your Lord is Allah, who created the heavens and the earth in 6 periods. And he is established on the throne of power. He makes the night to cover the day, which it pursues incessantly. And he created the sun and the moon and the stars, made subservient by his command. Surely his is the creation and the command. Blessed is the law, the Lord of the worlds. Do you hear that? No. Surely your Lord is Allah, who created the heavens and the earth in 6 periods. Now, let's go down bottom and see what Mulana has to say about this 6 periods. Give us some more understanding. For Yam, as meaning a period, whatever period it may be, see chapter 1:3, the 6 periods of time in which the heavens and the earth are created refer in the fact to the 6 stages in which they have grown to their present condition. In the case of the earth, these 6 stages are detailed in 41 verse 9. We're going to make it there, and 4:10. Okay. Arsh, throne of power, literally means a thing constructed for shade or anything roofed. According to the latter authority, the court or sitting place of the king is called Arsh on account of its eminence. And he adds, it is used to indicate might or power and authority and dominion. Who says that the Arsh of God is one of the things which mankind know not in reality, but only by name. And it is not, as the imaginations of the vulgar hold it to be. In fact, both of the words Arsh and Kursi have been misunderstood as meaning resting place for Allah. The latter has already been explained as meaning knowledge, and the true significance of the former is power or control of creation. In the word Rab al-Alamin, Rabbil Alamin, meaning the Lord of the worlds. There is also a deeper reference, as shown in 1:1, to the spiritual evolution of man, which is being worked out under the divine plan. And the Arsh is meant especially in this connection, as man's perfection does not consist in the working of the material laws which prevail in the universe, but in the spiritual laws which are needed for his perfection. The affair whose regulation is so often mentioned in connection with Arsh is really the spiritual kingdom, what Jesus calls the kingdom of God. This is made clear in 32 Surah 5. The spiritual perfection of man is specially mentioned in connection with Arsh, exalter of degrees. The Lord of Arsh, he makes the spirit, divine revelation, to light by his command upon whom he pleases of his servants, that he may warn men on the day of meeting. The Lord of the Arsh is thus clearly stated to be the splendor of revelation to man, to bring about the spiritual perfection. Okay, so surely your Lord is Allah, who created the heavens and the earth in 6 periods, and he is established on the throne of power. He makes the night to cover the day, which it pursues incessantly. And he created the sun and the moon and the stars, made subservient by his command, Surely his is the creation and the command. Blessed is Allah, the Lord of the worlds. Okay, let's turn to page chapter 10. What's up, y'all? Peace. Chapter 10, we speaking about the creation of the heavens and the earth and man and spirit and time. Let's get to it. Chapter 3, chapter 10. Chapter 10. Chapter 10. Three. Chapter 10, Surah 3. Surely your Lord is Allah, who created the heavens and the earth in 6 periods, and he is established on the throne of power, regulating the affair. There is no intercessor except after his permission. This is Allah, your Lord. Therefore, serve him. Will you not mind? So my Lord, once again, in another area, states that he created the heavens and the earth in 6 periods. He's established on the throne of power. And when you meet him, there is no intercessor beside him unless he permits it. Unless he permits it. Okay, so there's a little hope. Okay, this is Allah, your Lord. Therefore, serve him. Okay, so that's another surah that goes on explaining the 6. Now let's turn to chapter 57. Surahs 4 through 6. We getting there. Watch this. Watch this. It ain't the same over and over again. Hell no. Watch this. Watch this. Just warming up that brain. 57. How's my people? Everything good? Gonna learn. 57. The event. Remind me to read y'all the event. And if you got anything to ask, you holler at me and I answer it at the bottom. So, chapter 57, 4 through 6. Check it out. Yeah, I'm drinking. I'm not in Ramadan. I already did mine last month. For those wondering, check it out. 4 through 6. He it is who created the heavens and the earth in 6 periods. And he is established on the throne of power. He knows that which goes down into the earth, and that which comes forth out of it, and that which comes down from heaven, and that which goes up to it. And he is with you wherever you are. And Allah is seer of what you do. He is the kingdom of the heavens and the earth, and to Allah are all affairs returned. He causes the night to pass into the day, and causes the day to pass into the night. And he is the knower of what is in the hearts. Okay, now let's turn to chapter 41, 9 through 12. Okay, y'all say, Dad, Brent, you read the same thing over and over again. I know he's the creator of the heavens and the earth in 6 periods. I know that he's controlling the affair. I know Allah is the bomb. You know what I mean? I know this, Brent James. Tell me something new. Here it is. Say, do you indeed disbelieve in him who created the earth in 2 days? And do you set up equals with him? That is the Lord of the worlds. And he made in it mountains above its surface, and he blessed therein and ordained therein its foods in 4 days, alike for all seekers. Then he directed himself to the heaven, and it was a vapor. So he said to it and to the earth, come both, willingly or unwillingly. They both said, this is heaven and the earth, heavens and the earth. We come willingly, our Lord. Yeah, man. Then he directed himself to the heaven, and it was a vapor. So he said to it and to the earth, come both, willingly or unwillingly. They both said, we come willingly. So he ordained them 7 heavens in 2 days, and revealed in every heaven its affair. And revealed in every heaven its affair. So what's going on in that world? What's happening? What are the people? What are they into? What are their sin? What's their food? What is that? He ordained all this. You understand me? The 7 heavens in 4 days, all their foods. Foods, yo. This earth is food. All of it is food, nourishment. Peep it. So he ordained them 7 heavens in 2 days, and revealed in every heaven its affair. And we adorned the lower heaven with lights, and made it to guard. That is the decree of the mighty, the knowing. Now, so he ordained them 7 heavens in 2 days, and revealed in every heaven its affair. And we adorned the lower heaven with lights. The stars at night, that's the lower heaven. My Lord adorned it with lights. Why? Why, my Lord? And made the lower heaven. Made it as what? Made it as a guard. A guard for what? So nobody can enter the heavens and listen to the exalted assembly. Yeah, man. Let me see something real quick. Okay, let me see something real quick. Let me read this down by. Let me see. For the creation of the heavens and the earth in 6 days, see, 754, the day in fact stands for a stage in growth. The making of the earth in 2 days, and the making on it of the mountains, rivers, and of plant and animal life in 4 days, is really one continuous process. There being 6 days or 6 stages in all. The first stage is to show the throwing off of the cosmic matter called the earth. The second stage is the cooling of its surface. The third is the making of the mountains. The fourth is that of blessing it by waters and making in it rivers. The fifth and the 6th stages are spoken of as the ordaining of foods, being in the first place the growth of plant life, and in the second, the growth of animal life, culminating in the creation of man. That the creation in 6 days does not refer to the time actually taken in making the heavens and the earth, which is still going on, is noted even by earlier commentators. Check it out. The meaning of this passage is that the food which are made in the earth are equally accessible to all seekers. Note that the heaven is here plainly spoken of as being originally smoke, vapor, or gaseous matter. The command to creation to come willingly or unwillingly is a reference to the divine laws working in nature, everything created, whether in the heavens or the earth, is subject to law. The existence of one law throughout the universe is clear evidence of the existence of one God, the maker of that law. You hear that? Turn thine ear to wisdom. Check it out. Just as about the earth, it is stated in verse 9 that it was created in 2 days or in 2 stages. We are told here about the heavenly bodies that they too were created in 2 days or 2 stages. The creation of the heavenly bodies is thus subject to the same law. For the 7 heavens, see 2:29, the words that follow, and revealed in every heaven its affair, show that everything created in nature serves a purpose. The third. All right. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So you got a good understanding. Let me read that one more time for you. Okay. Say, do you indeed disbelieve in him who created the earth in 2 days? Or do you set up equals with him? This is the Lord of the worlds, and he made in it mountains above its surface, and he blessed therein, and ordained therein its foods in 4 days, alike for all seekers. Then he directed himself to heaven, and it was a vapor. So he said to it and to earth, come both, willingly or unwillingly. They both said, we come willingly. So he ordained them 7 heavens in 2 days, and revealed in every heaven its affair. And we adorned the lower heaven with lights, and made it to guard. That is the decree of the mighty, the knowing. All right. Okay, so we got, okay. Okay, so we know about the heavens and the earth. Okay, now after he creates the heaven and the earth, what he got to make now? He got to make a man. Let's get it. All right. So chapter 15, please turn to chapter 15 and Surah 26. All right. 15, Surah 26. Okay. Now, what I teach you guys on here, if it sounds good to you, take what I said and run with it. Study it. Study what I said. Study it. Don't just take my word. Study into it. Study into it, man. You know what I mean? We just brainstorming here with the truth. It's on you to accept it. You know what I mean? I never heard detail like this about the creation. So let's get it, right? So, and surely we created man of sounding clay, of black mud, fashioned into shape. So when I have made him complete and breathe into him of my spirit, fall down and make obeisance to him. So we are here told that Adam is made of black mud, fashioned into shape with sounding clay, which gives him language, the echo of the clay. So he's made of water, soil, and he's shaped by the hands of Allah. He's a black man. The original man was a black man. And surely we created man of sounding clay, of black mud, fashioned into shape. So when I have made him complete and breathe into him of my spirit, fall down, make submission to him. Now, let me read down bottom. For an explanation of man's creation from dust, see 7:12. In man's creation from dust, here there also seems to be a reference to his low and humble origin and to his temperate nature, as opposed to another kind of creation of a fiery nature, which is called the jinn or the devil. The two words jinn and devil are frequently applied to men of a fiery temperament or rebellious nature, men who lead others to evil. This description of the creation of men and jinn from dust and fire, respectively, is no doubt an allegorical description of the nature of those who are submissive to divine laws and those who rebel against them. And the allegory is carried on further in what is stated of the rebellion of the devil against Adam, the two being taken as prototypes of the two kinds of temperament, the two descriptions of the origin of man, his being made from clay that gives sound and of mud that is fashioned into shape, refer to the great characteristics which gives man a superiority over other animals, there being a reference to the use of language in the clay that gives sound, and to the perfection of his make in the mud fashioned into shape, were it not for the use of language and the perfection of his make, man could not have risen above the lower animals. It should also be noted that elsewhere the salsil is likened, which means clay that has been baked, showing that the earth's surface itself has baked in fire. It was undoubtedly originally a lump of fire. That's what the earth was before Adam. This shows that man is made complete when the divine spirit is breathed into him. It should be noted that the divine spirit, Ruah, does not mean here the animal soul in man, but the spirit of Allah that gives him perfection. When a man is raised to life spiritually, the suggestions and the promptings of the devil cease to affect him. But until he finds spiritual life, evil suggestions mislead him now and then. This is the time made known. In a broad sense, all men are servants of Allah. That the devil has no authority over any man is clear. Where the devil says to his followers, I had no authority over you, except that I called you and you obeyed me. Okay, all right, so 15:29, okay, breathe into him. Now let's turn to chapter 4. Talked about Adam, right? Now let's speak about his mate, because Adam's not alone. He got his woman. Let's go. 4. Yeah, he didn't do it alone. No, man. No. Let's go find her. Okay. 4:1. O people, keep your duty to your Lord, who created you from a single being and created its mate of the same kind, and spread forth from these two many men and women. And keep your duty to Allah, by whom you demand one another your rights, and to the ties of relationship. Surely Allah is ever watcher over you. Check it out. The word nafs is used in the language of the Arabs in two ways. Of one which is your saying whereby nafs is implied the soul. And according to other use, the significance of nafs is the whole of a thing and its essence. It is in the latter sense that the creation of mates is spoken of in the Holy Quran, and hence the correct rendering of nafs on such occasions is kind, which implies the essence. This is made clear, and Allah has made wives for you from among yourselves. Taking this to be the significance here, he created its mate of the same kind. Hassan also explains the words as meaning of the same kind. How the first man was created is not stated either in the Quran or in the Hadith, nor in the Bible statement, accepted that Eve was created from a rib of Adam. The Muslims do not accept that man was created 6,000 years ago. They accept the tradition that Allah created 30 Adams before our Adam. And one Shia Imam has gone so far as to say that hundreds of thousands of Adams were created before this Adam. Nor do the Muslims accept that our world is the only world in the universe. One imam is reported as saying that in God's universe there are 12,000 systems, each bigger than our solar system. The words occurring, who created you from a single being and created his mate of the same, only declare the unity of man, only declare the unity of the human race and the equality of the male and the female. Elsewhere, we are told that for all of you wives are created from yourselves, and Allah has made wives for you from among yourselves. Many men and women spring from married pairs. The verse does not necessarily refer to any parent pair of the whole of mankind. The underlying significance seems to be to remind men of the strength of the ties of relationship. An idea finding clear expression in what follows. All right. Alrighty. So, Adam is created of black mud fashioned into shape of a humble origin, low dirt, something that you walk on. Okay? We have humble origins rather than fire, which is a fiery temper. We are humble and meek, subservient, peaceful creatures. Adam's offspring is. But you play with us and you get dealt with, period. Okay, but check it. Now out of Adam came Eve. Out of the same essence, he made she. We are one. We are one. We have the same rights, the same ties of relationship. Okay, all right. So turn to chapter 71. 17. And Allah has caused you to grow out of the earth as a growth. Then he returns you to it. Then will he bring you forth, a new bringing forth. Okay? So yeah, we come out of the earth and we will return, and we will be next after that death. We'll be in a new bringing forth, a new creation. Yeah, life just keep going on when you believe, when you one who submits, one who don't submit. This is it. They're right. There is nothing for them after this because they made nothing for themselves. So let them enjoy this. We can enjoy it and enjoy the hereafter. So, okay, we spoke about the 6 periods. Okay, you got to understand it on a period. A period, it could last from 1,000 years to 50,000 years. It's a stage of growth. Okay, but he's given us mathematics so that we can observe it with his due observance and get the answer through study. Okay, yeah, so check it out. Now, let's turn to chapter 9. Chapter 9, Surah 36. How's everything going? All right? Everything smooth? Let me see what's up with my people's on here. Ezra, what's up? What's up? Hey, brother, peace. James, what's up? James said, it's all bullshit. Don't believe it. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. You ever heard that song? Don't believe the hype. Brent, hold on. Oh, Benjamin. I thought you said Brent James. Benjamin ride out. The gay Elohim. The Lord of gay. The Lord of blood. The Lord of slaves. Jesus, 66. Woo! Benjamin going in, boy. He came here to let loose. Bring it, baby. I hope he's still on there, man. Come on now. And what I tell you about deleting messages, dog? What I tell y'all about that? I'll be right back. We're going to take a 2-minute break. I'm going to come back and read some, and we're going to do this. Be right back. Talk your shit. Yeah, man. Did I say, right? My man said, gay. 666. He just say anything. I don't know what he just say to try to get somebody mad. You ain't gonna throw me off my A game. My law game, my A game. Check it out. You see what my people saying on here, man. God bless you, friend. Lane, you too, brother. God bless you. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. You follow him. You are so hardworking and truly children of your Father in heaven. May Lord give hidden treasures to you. Amen. Thank you, sister. Shubin. May God recover you can operate. I don't know what that one means. Amphobia? I don't know. You worship what you worship, sister. Can't you see what I'm worshiping got me shining? Can't you see my light? So it's good for me. What I'm eating is it's complementing my digestive system. You know what I mean? This is my food. Your food might be different for your diet, sister, but you know, it's all good food, right? And what about the hung, our nuts, man, in the desert? Who, I don't know, man. Check it out, check it out. Hello, everyone. What study? I'm studying the Quran, Crystal. You know, Brother Ken. Are you reading the Quran? Yes, I'm reading the Quran, not the Quran by the Moors. This is the Quran. I am reading the Quran, not the Quran by Noble Drew Ali. Seven Circle. I'm not reading that one. I'm reading the book that book came from. Yeah. I'm reading the book that came from my Lord, not Noble Drew Ali's book that he had no authority to write. So yeah, no, this is the real book, baby. This is the real book, baby. Yeah, baby. Hardback. All right, let's get to it. Hello, Brent. We'll never see eye to eye, huh? I don't know. You gotta look at my left one, baby. Don't look at my right one. It'll lead you astray. My right eye will lead you astray. Look in the left one. The left one is straight path. All right, let's get to it. Now, we spoke about the creation. We spoke about Adam and Eve, right? Y'all getting knowledge, right? Okay, you getting knowledge. You hungry? You hungry now? 9:36. I'm here. Let's go. 9:36. Now, check it out. How many months is it in a year? What is time? After my Lord ordained 6 periods, he creates the heavens and the earth and man. Now he needs time. He needs a time sequence, right? So what does he do? Surely the number of months with Allah is 12 months. By Allah's ordinance. By Allah's ordinance. Since the day when he created the heavens and the earth. That's been 12 months for a long time since the beginning. Since the day he created the heavens and the earth. Of these, 4 are sacred. So of these 12 months, 4 months out of the 12 are sacred. This is what the Quran say. Not what no desert Arabs say. Not no desert Arab. They ain't the real Arabians, man. Arabians are black people, man. Go on now. These are grafted people over there. Lab-made people. Remember in the Bible when they asked Allah, let us make man in our image and in our likeness. Those are the men in their image. We made from Allah. Black mud, water, fashioned in the shade. His made come from him. These gods asked to make man in their image. There was a group. It wasn't just one. Our image, never mind. But you keep on following that bull, man. See where it's going to take your ass in the end. Don't say that I ain't come to you. Check it out. Surely the number of months with Allah is 12 months by Allah's ordinance. Since the day he created the heavens and the earth. Of these, 4 sacred. That is the right religion. My Lord. So wrong not yourselves therein. And fight the polytheists. Polytheists are idol worshippers, and fight the polytheists all together as they fight you all together. Aren't we always outnumbered? Don't they fight us all together as a team against little old you and me, right? So let's fight them back, okay? And fight the polytheists all together. We fight all of them because Allah will aid us with havoc-making angels, homie, knocking niggas out. Yeah, excuse my language, knocking men out completely. So wrong not yourselves therein. My Lord says, this is the right religion. So wrong not yourselves therein and fight the polytheists all together as they fight you all together. And know that Allah is with those who keep their duty. Now, let me just check this out, right? So my Lord ordained 12 months since the creation of the heavens and the earth. 4 months out of this 12 are sacred. This is the right religion, Islam. And fight the polytheists all together like they bank you, right? Now, I want to get off the topic for a minute. And I want to point out something in this Quran that makes the desert Arab look stupid right now in this month of pilgrimage, their so-called month of pilgrimage. Hear me out. Postponing of the sacred month is only an addition in disbelief. They have it one day, 1 year this day, 1 year that day, 1 year this. Check it out. Postponing of the sacred month is only an addition in disbelief, whereby those who disbelieve are led astray. Listen, they allow it 1 year and forbid it another year, that they may agree in the number of months which Allah has made sacred, and thus made lawful what Allah has forbidden. The evil of their doing is made fair seeming to them, remember? And Allah guides not the disbelieving people. You hear that? They postpone it. They allow it 1 year and forbid it the next year. You see how they do? So you thinking it's a sacred month, but it's really not. You're in the wrong month. But who are you praying to this month that's hidden? Who are they really praying to? Who is the thanks really going to if it's not Allah? You see how they get the people to feed their gods, having us think that this is going to our Lord? You see how they freak you? But you want to be like them. Nah, all right. I just want to put that out there, right? And if you don't believe me, man, listen. Go to chapter 9, Surah 37, and shut up. Okay? All right. Now, 12 months was ordained by Allah's permission. All right. Turn the page. Now let's go to the sun and the moon. We got our months. We got the creation. We got Adam and Eve. We got Adam. We got the months. Everything is in order, right? So now, you know, we need to, what's this? The objects in the sky that we're looking at. The sun and the moon. Turn to page, chapter 10, Surah 5. Check it out. You with me. Excuse me. He it is who made the sun, listen, a shining brightness, and the moon a light, and ordained for it stages, that you might know the computation of years and the reckoning. Allah created not this, but with truth. He makes the signs manifest for people who know. That word manifest means clearly shown, brung about, manifest. You can see it. It's revealing itself to you. It's visible. Clear signs. My Lord, makes his signs come to you, manifest to you, come into reality out of the unseen, manifest for people who know. Surely in the variation of the night and the day, in that which Allah has created in the heavens and the earth, there are signs for people who keep their duty. those who accept not the meeting with us and are pleased with this world's life and are satisfied with it, and those who are heedless of our messages. These, their abode is the fire because of what they earned. Those who believe and do good, their Lord guides them by their faith. Rivers flow beneath them in gardens of bliss. Their cry therein will be, glory be to thee, O Allah. And their greeting, peace. And the last of their cry will be, praise be to Allah, the Lord of the worlds. Okay. He it is who made the sun a shining brightness and the moon a light, and ordained for its stages that you might know the computation of years and the reckoning. Allah created not this but with truth. He makes the signs manifest for people who know. So the sun is a shining brightness and the moon a light. Turn to chapter 71:16. See you not how Allah has created the 7 heavens alike? No, check it out. What is the matter with you that you hope not for greatness from Allah? And indeed, He has created you by various stages. See you not how Allah has created the 7 heavens alike, and made the moon therein a light, and made the sun a lamp? And Allah has caused you to grow out of the earth as a growth. Then He returns you to it. Then will He bring you forth a new bringing forth. And Allah has made the earth a wide expanse for you, that you may go along therein in spacious paths. Okay, so the moon is a light, the sun is a lamp. We grow out the earth, we return to it. We will be brought forth a new creation. The earth neither round nor flat, but a wide expanse. Okay, now, so creation, Adam, months, sun and moon. Now, we have all this. Now, what is man to do? Observe his duty as a Muslim. What's our duty? Let's go. Chapter 4:1. O people, keep your duty to your Lord, who created you from a single being and created its mate of the same kind, and spread forth from these two many men and women. And keep your duty to Allah, by whom you demand one of another your rights, and to the ties of relationship. Surely Allah is ever watcher over you. Okay, we read that one, but the duty, my Lord's reminding you, keep your duty. We're going to get to it. Chapter 8:29. O you who believe, if you keep your duty to Allah, He will grant you a distinction and do away with your evils and protect you. And Allah is the Lord of mighty grace. You hear that? O you who believe, if you keep your duty to Allah, He will grant you a distinction and do away with your evils. and protect you. I don't need to explain it. My Lord speaks clearly, right? I can elaborate, right? We can elaborate on everything in here, but it ain't no really, it's straight plain words, man. It is what it is. You heard it, right? I hear it too. I love it. Yeah. So check it out. What's the duty though? What's the duty? I'm gonna tell you right now. The duty of a Muslim is, number one, believe in one God. There is no God but He, Allah, one God. That's one. Number two, believe in His judgment and His resurrection, His messengers, His angels, and His books and His signs. Believe in these things. Number three, the duty of a Muslim is to give the good news and the warning. The good news is your God is one. There is mercy available for you. Your sins can be removed. That's the good news. The warning is if you turn away from Allah and still keep on in your path that's crooked, doing wrongdoing, you're going to burn in the fire. And your limbs, your skins, every part of you will accuse you. Your hands will tell on you, your penis, your vagina, your butthole, all will speak to its Lord and tell what it did. You get to avoid that. How about that? Yeah, I got a little explicit, but it's true. My Lord, he asked your tongue what it said. He asked your eyes what it saw. He don't need to ask you shit. You're His creation. He know what. And why is He asking our limbs these things when He's the all-knowing God? So our dumb ass can hear it. So we can have the proof and hear it ourselves. Yeah, it's for us. Check it out. Number 4, pay the poor rate. Good news and warning. Pay the poor rate. That means charity. Help a homeless person. Help one that is not homeless. Help one in need. Think outside of yourself for once. What's the word I'm looking for? Courteous. Yeah, be courteous. Man. Okay. Don't exceed the limits. Don't go overboard when you're doing wrong. Pray. Don't exceed the limits. Guard against evil. Okay? Enjoin good, forbid evil. That's the duties. Belief in one God, His judgment, His resurrection, give the good news and the warning, pay the poor rate, pray, don't exceed the limits, guard against evil, enjoin good, and forbid evil. The duty of a Muslim, you observe that with its due observance, you will have your garden. Now, lastly, we're going to speak about time. How does my Lord keep track of all this? Chapter 22, Surah 47. Chapter 22, 47. Okay. All right. Now, and they asked thee to hasten on the chastisement. They asked thee to hasten on the chastisement. And Allah by no means fails in His promise. And surely a day with thy Lord is as 1,000 years of what you reckon. And how many a town to which I gave respite while it was unjust. Then I seized it, and to me is the return. So, okay, and asked thee to hasten on the chastisement, and the law by no means fails in his promise. And surely a day with thy Lord is as 1,000 years, as what you reckon. So a day to Allah, when Allah says in one day, I created this, his day means 1,000 years. Not like us when one day is only 24 hours. When Allah says a day, it represents 1,000 years. Yes, okay? You got that. I don't need to elaborate on that. Those spoken of here are undoubtedly the opponents of truth who were to come later and who have been allowed to oppose the advents of Islam for 1,000 years. The setback which Islam was to receive for 1,000 years is again spoken of. Check it out, man. It's beautiful. And surely a day with thy Lord is as 1,000 years of what you reckon. So a day to Allah is 1,000 years. Turn to chapter 8. No, chapter 32, 5. Okay, check it out. So, one day is 1,000 years. Okay, to Allah. Okay, check it out. He orders the affair from heaven to the earth. Then it will ascend to him in a day, the measure of which is 1,000 years, as you count. Okay, so this is another one that's speaking of the 1,000 years of one day, giving us a better understanding how my Lord, he orders the affair from the heaven to the earth. So the affair, the mission, the word comes down, okay? Then it will ascend to him. It will go back up. It will ascend to him. The day measure of that which is 1,000 years, as you reckon. He orders the affair from heaven to the earth. Then it will ascend to him in a day, the measure of which is 1,000 years, as you reckon. So the affairs is 1,000 years. The day is 1,000 years. Okay, check it out. Turn to chapter 70. Chapter 4, 74. Chapter 70, Surah 4. Chapter 70. Come on now. Surah 4. All right, now check this out. To him. Okay. To him ascend the angels and the spirit in a day, the measure of which is 50,000 years. The angels and the spirit are spoken of here as ascending to Allah in a day of 50,000 years. Al-Ruah, or the spirit, very often stands for divine revelation, who brings the revelation to the prophet, Jibril. But here it seems to be a collective name for the spirits of the faithful, because it is though divine revelation that a new spirit is awakened in the faithful. The angels are mentioned along with the faithful because it is through the angel that spiritual life is breathed into man, and he starts life as a spiritual wayfarer. A day of the spiritual advancement of man is spoken of as being equal to 50,000 years, to show the immense vastness of that advancement. Or the day of 50,000 years may be the day of the final triumph of truth in the world, from the time when revelation was first granted to man. To him ascends the angels and the spirit in a day, the measure of which is 50,000 years. All right. That's it. We got everything. I went through everything. So we know about creation, 6 days, right? You got more understanding on what's popping now, right? I bet you do. Believe it. We speak about creation. We speak about Adam, the months, sun and moon, the duty, and time. Thank you, my Lord, for revealing to us these jewels that we can apply in our life. Thank you, my Lord. Anybody got any questions? And that spirit is God. Yes. When my Lord breathes of his spirit into man and he's made complete and gives life, a spirit can only come from a spirit, the spirit of all spirits, because he breathes into him, not his complete spirit, but of his spirit. And he has a huge one. If his spirit is in every living thing, heavy. You know, there's a part in here where it says the likeness of Allah is as the likeness of a lamp, wherein is a pillar, wherein is a glass brightly shining brightly, wherein there is a olive tree, and the light of the oil of the olive tree lights neither east nor west. It's light upon light. Fire, touch it not. Right? This is a description that the angels give us, describing the power, Allah's glory. You know what I mean? It's light upon light, you know? I mean, yeah, man, you know? It's deep. It's deep, man. You know, light upon light, man. Let me see what's going on, man. Shit. This is the pure word of Almighty Allah, and the example is final messenger to all mankind, Muhammad, nothing from Torah Bible. Hijadu. What's up, Bird's Nest? You got that right, brother. And that was in a good show you did yesterday, brother. Is Trump working with the Nephilim? He is the Nephilim, knucklehead. Come on now. They run this world in the form of men. In the form of men. You know all by their marks. You will know all by their marks. What are marks? Indications on who they are, their personality, their substance. You will know who they are. Now, not all are evil. Not all jinns are evil. Okay, not all of them, you know. Remember, my Lord created everything in truth. His creation. All of us is his creation. We are created in truth. It is we that distorts the truth. It is us that alters creation. It is us who does this. Then when the creation turns on us because we retarded it, we blame our Lord. You see how silly, worthless water we can be at times? Remember, One time, man was nothing to be mentioned. Yeah, man. Believe it. So check it out. Miracle Vince, what's up? M, what's up? Jesus, what's up? I'm reading the Quran. VH, what's up? Isaiah, Jody girl, why are you preaching with your head covered? I don't know. Should I had not have it covered? I don't know. Why did I preach with my hoodie on? That's a deep question, man. I'm gonna get back to you on that one, man. That's heavy, man. But a good observation, bro. Good observation, man. This boy sharp. You should read the Book of Mormon. Hell yeah. Okay, how about you read it? How about you take your positive, good information and you read it to the people? It's your bright idea. I hate when people have a bright idea task for you to do while you're already doing the task. You already doing your calling. They're watching you. You're inspiring them. But they so retarded, they don't look at it as inspiring them. They tell you, hey, maybe you should read what I want to read, but lazy to do it. He's a silly motherfucker, man. Yeah, man, I'm deep. I can read through the bullshit, man. Yeah. What, I'm going to read you the Book of Mormon? Yeah, okay. No, I'm going to read you the Quran because you need mercy and guidance, man. That's what y'all need. Two things. You don't need no more knowledge. No. Because the knowledge you already got troubles you. It already hinders you. A lot of people ain't meant to know everything, dog. We ain't, bro. My Lord says, don't ask about certain things. It may give you trouble. It ain't for you. Worry about what I reveal to you. Don't sin. Don't worry about the unknown, okay? Worry about what's tangible, what's popping right now. Yeah, man. Come on now. What else y'all have on here? You need to study the original. Why? Why I gotta study about Yahweh? You know who Yahweh is, man? Yahweh is a Phoenician god, man. And Yahweh expresses an idea. Okay, you ever heard of the Big Bang theory? How the new world came in the Big Bang. Boom, right? The Big Bang is a climax out of a penis into a woman. It represents life, new life. When they brought that Bible into this world, those who said, let us make man, won't, that's Yahweh people. That's Yahweh people. That's Yahweh people. Yahweh means this. And I read this in a study of ancient knowledge. Yahweh represents Moloch, Baal, and all that, but they all idol gods. But Yahweh represents new life, new world. This is why he rested on the seventh day, because he's a regular dude. He's not God. God don't rest. But check this out. They explain Yahweh like this. Yahweh is this. Imagine this. You got a hose with water in it, right? You turn on the water. You hold the hose, right? But you bend it. You bend the hose and the water is going through, right? The water's going through, but it's building up. It's building up. Now, when you let that water hose go straight and it explodes out, mass explosion, right? That's Yahweh. That's Yahweh. And with Yahweh, they built a new system, not a new world, but a new world system, which is ran by Yahweh, Moloch, Baal, that get their power through killing children and corrupting man and woman. This is how they earn their due with Satan that runs this world. Okay, so Yahweh is a tribal God that just represents a new epoch, that's about evil, evil, evil. This is why the Bible, that's why they bring the Bible about. Adam ain't, Adam ain't spoken in the Bible, it's spoken, let us make man, our image, our light. They started a whole new system where they're running it when evil rules. Yahweh was he called for many terrible things, homie. Stupid God. You know what I mean? And you guys are still following that bullshit. I don't know why. And the thing is this, my Lord says, besides me, what do they follow? Female divinities, rebellious devils, female. Yahweh's a female. Yahweh gets dick down. You know what I mean? Yeah. Excuse my language, man. But yeah, man. Yeah. Yahweh is a woman having a climax, bringing about new life. That's what it represents. Fertility, right? Soil growing out the harvest. This is why they had their gods, so it would rain on this, so they can get money. Yahweh is a business, homie. That's a business God. Give me my crops. Rain on me. Let me food grow. I'll make my money. I'll serve you and love you. They worship idol gods that make them money, so they can have status in this world's life. This is why they follow them idol gods, to get money. Just like Christianity started off as a religion of monkery, with monks and priests, worshipped one God, no Trinity. Then, boom, here we go. 300 years later, Constantine, we worship the Trinity, and it's a business of religion. It's a religion of business. Turns into a religion of business. Listen, look up the word church. In Scottish, it's like kirk. And look up that word, and look up that word. It all adds up to business. Money and business. The church is a business. Don't you know this by now? What is it gonna take? I don't know, but man. All right, let's do the prayer. Hold on, yo. Let me see what's popping on here. Christianity started with Christ, whatever. Son of God, dude, this structure's cursing. Did you check out the ring structures in ayat? Nope, I didn't check out the ring structures. I never heard of ring structures in the Quran, never. The Holy Spirit is amazing. I read on that one. Yeah, read all my people. I want to thank y'all for tuning in with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I'm breaking this Quran down, man. I mean, this shit is beyond y'all, man. But hey, somebody got to do it to you. Somebody. I can't believe in all this knowledge and just keep it. You know what I mean? No. I'm gonna give this out on me, and you can look into it. Don't just take my word verbatim. You look into it, man. Investigate what I put out there. Then you believe in it. Damn it. Don't do with me what you did with them. Just take what they say and run with it. Nah, because it just led you here to me, right? So it was a good thing. Yeah, babe. Look where it brought you. And so there's hope for you if you watching me. The Quran is the revelation of Allah. His word revealed to man. Okay. Hey, man, like and subscribe if you want. If not, it's okay. Just tune in with me when I speak, because I'm not on here trying, to hinder you and get your money and, you know what I mean? No. My Lord is sufficient for me. I'm good. I'm taken care of. I know how to make little a lot, and I know how to have nothing and be happy with that. That's what happens when you grow up in poverty. You heard? You become very grateful and humble for the little things. All right, let's do the prayer. Bismillah ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka nabadu wa iyaka nasta'in. Idinas Siratal Mustaqim. Siratal Ladina Anamta Alayhim. Guril Mutubi Alayhim. Wala Darleen. A'udhu billah minash shaitan irrajim. Ameen. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Praise be to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment. Thee do we serve, and thee do we beseech for help. Guide us on the right path, the path of those upon whom thou hast bestowed favors, not those upon whom thine wrath is brought down upon, nor those who go astray. I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed Satan. I, Allah, am the best knower. This book, there is no doubt in it, is a guide to those who keep their duty, who believe in the unseen and keep up prayer and spend out of that which we have given them, who believes in that which has been revealed to thee and that which was revealed before thee, and of the hereafter. These are sure. These are on a right course from their Lord, and these it is that are successful. Those who disbelieve, it being alike to them, whether thou warn them or warn them not, they will not believe. Allah has placed a seal over their hearts and eyes, and put a covering on their ears, and for them is a grievous chastisement. Ameen. Okay. What is all this for, huh? My Lord said, what is all this for? My boy said, what is all this for? Hey, I'm an artist. You want to see the picture that I drew of my cat a little months back? Check it out. You see how I did his eyes really good, right? Ain't it pretty? They're pretty. It's not bad, I mean, I rushed it a lot, but it's all right though, right? I caught his likeness, right? Just looking at him, I make this one. Yeah, man, I'm an artist. I hope y'all guys like it. I can draw animals, all that, man. I love it. Get it right. You know what I mean? That big, boom. Not bad, right? He look a little crazy, right? Like he's smirking at me, but it's all good. Yeah. All this knowledge is to strengthen thine heart. That's what all of it is for. To strengthen thine heart. With the truth. With the truth, man. With the truth. That one was so good yesterday. That one I read yesterday. Here it is. Let me see something real quick. Not in knowledge, strengthen. Okay, let me see. 64:11. Let me see something real quick. No calamity befalls but by Allah's permission. And whoever believes in Allah he guides his heart. And Allah is knower of all things. And obey Allah and obey the messenger. But if you turn away, the duty of our messenger is only to deliver the message clearly. Allah, there is no God but He, and on Allah let the believers rely. Check it out. 11:20. Let me see something real quick. Oh, okay, yo, 11:120. Okay, I'm looking at it like, what is going on here? Yeah, this is, I like this one here. Check it out. This one, people ask me, Brent, what is all this for, man? Why is you on here running your mouth about this book? And like, how is this helping people? How is this knowledge? What is it doing? What is all this for, man? This is what I asked my Lord one day. This is what he told me. And all we relate to thee of the account of the messengers is to strengthen thy heart therewith. And in this has come to thee the truth and an admonition and a reminder for the believers. And say to those who believe not, act according to your power. Surely we too are acting. And wait, surely we are waiting also. And Allah's is the unseen in the heavens and the earth, and to him the whole affair will be returned. So serve him and put thy trust in him, and thy Lord is not heedless of what you do. And all we relate to thee of the account of the messengers is to strengthen thy heart therewith. And in this has come to thee the truth. Is that what we want, man? What else can I ask for? I got truth that strengthens my heart. I got the truth, man. This is the dang on truth, man. This is the truth. From our Lord on high, brought on low to us. And all this knowledge has strengthened my heart. It really has. And it does. And I feel more secure with the truth, knowing the truth. I can't be lied to. I can't be hindered. The truth sits well with me. This truth is the truth. Strengthen your heart with the truth. We need truth. We've been lied to our whole life. Okay. All right. And that is chapter 11, Surah 120. And all we relate to thee of the account of the messengers is to strengthen thine heart therewith. And this has come to thee the truth, and an admonition and a reminder for the believers. An admonition is a gentle word, but with a serious threat in it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Okay. And this is what the book is. It's knowledge, but with a threat. If you don't take hold, if you don't take heed of it. Like it's a good word, it's a kind word, but with serious annotations in it. You know the word I'm trying to say, right? Admonition. And so this is why men study the book. Israelites, Jehovah's, Christians, Muslims. It's why they all study. Why? Why? To strengthen thine heart with the truth. This is why we get this. Knowing this knowledge should strengthen your heart and bring ease and no fear, no grief in your heart and give you truth. All right, y'all, I'm going to leave with that. Thank you, y'all, for joining me today, man. This was a good lesson here. I mean, I really broke it down, man. And you can take from this lesson and just add on. Now you know where you at. You ain't spinning no more. Okay? Now you know a little bit about the creation. This whole creation, 1 hour and a half, one man breaking it down with one book. My teacher told me that there's 166 wisdom books out there. But he said, you can read all those books with the Quran. The Quran is all those books in one. This is what Farad Muhammad told Elijah. This is why the picture of Farad, the only one, what is he doing? What is he doing? He's reading. He's holding the book. He's trying to tell you something. How you worship him, and he's looking down at the book, following the book. Come on, fellas. Let's get right. And I love my Nation of Islam brothers. I do, but I don't when you worship a man. There is no God but Allah. None are beside him. And associate nothing with him. That's one thing he doesn't forgive. Associating others with him. But they ain't even saying that. They saying he's not associating with Allah. He is Allah. So, bro, that's even graver of an offense. And I don't want to go down for that. I don't care how strong your movement is. Eternity's a lot stronger. So, yeah, it's all love, brothers and sisters in the nation. But, hey, that's where we differ, period. I love my messenger, Farrakhan. Peace be unto him and good health. And, you know, all you guys out there that has turned your back on my messenger, on your messenger, to hell with you. Nobody told you to worship him any goddamn way. Ain't no man perfect, so don't expect perfection out of him. And he ain't no damn hypocrite. You the hypocrite. He speak truth that you don't want to hear, that you don't want to accept and you don't want to hear. You want his position. Every man want to be on top, but you ain't built for the top. You ain't built for the top. You ain't even built for the bottom. Your ass is built to be a bystander on the sidelines, pointing, running your mouth. That's where your position is, on the sideline. All right? You ain't in the game. Nah, you ain't in the game. Because if you was, you would recognize the players. Use a bench warmer. So this is what happens when you worship a man other than Allah. When that man don't do what you think is fit, you turn on him. Can't serve two gods. You're going to love one and hate the other. It can only be one. Choose wisely. You want one who's eternal and never dies nor rests? Or do you want one who's born and dies? Or do you want one that rests on the seventh day? What do you want? All right. Assalamu alaikum. I'm out of here. Choose what you want. Matter of fact, I'll choose for you. I give you Allah, the Lord of the worlds, one God. There is no God but He. Peace.